The following presentation will look at the ideal states of mind for engaged learning and some ways we can achieve that through teaching the whole child. I will be addressing student wellbeing and pastoral care, school environment and practices, and classroom resources by looking at the cognitive benefits of meditation in children, the constructivist benefits of play in gardens, and the communities of practice involved in kitchen gardens. An interesting TED Talk explains flow as the best possible state of learning, a timeless state of mind completely in the present where hours pass in what feels like minutes, concentrated and focused, a feeling of being outside everyday reality with a great inner clarity, knowing it can be achieved as the learner has the skills to complete the task, a sense of serenity, growing beyond the boundaries of ego, and no worries about oneself. Most importantly, intrinsic motivation. Whatever inspires this flow is its own reward. This helpful flowchart, pardon the pun, can help teachers to see where the relationship between skill and challenge lies, as well as how far away the student may be, and possibly which element needs to be increased or decreased. One way to help achieve flow is through teaching children mindfulness. Teacher Janet Etty-Leal has begun the implementation of meditation with children. The current pace of life, mobile phones and technology bring endless distractions and a literal overloading of children's nervous system. Janet explains that the focus on children's emotional intelligence is being increasingly important, and the skills of mindfulness assist children in having emotional control and practice sustained focus, as well as cultivating other life skills such as compassion, patience, resilience and persistence. It is easy to see how the practice of meditation and the idea of flow are relevant to learning, as self-awareness intertwines with the 6 basic assumptions of cognitive theory: active influence of cognitive processes, selectivity about what is learned, construction of meaning, active involvement in learning, prior knowledge and beliefs, and formation of mental models. A healthy cognitive framework and mindfulness skills would be a great foundation for learning as well as tools for adult life. It would be of great benefit in any program of student wellbeing and pastoral care. Studies of the relationship of learning and play have found that play offers a route to learning alongside traditional methods to build essential cognitive and social skills. Children's increasingly sedentary lives are being described as pressure cookers, as they are spending more time indoors and less time being active physical players. The Ian Potter Children's Garden in Melbourne provides open landscapes of plants, which nurtures and inspires children's creativity and imagination. This encourages them to construct their own narrative through play, as opposed to prescribed activities and swings and slides. Play in a natural school environment facilitates a platform for children to embrace their imagination and construct their own story, even if it is a pretend one. The students learn to create something through independent thought. In a constructivist learning style, they are learning to independently create new and individual meaning from internal prior knowledge and the external environment. The Stephanie Alexander Kitchen Garden program in schools was evaluated by Deakin and Melbourne universities and showed many positive benefits. These include increased willingness to try new healthy foods, increased engagement of learning, improved knowledge, confidence and skills in relation to gardening and cooking, improved social environment, improved school community connections, and transfer of program benefits to the home. The health and academic benefits of Kitchen Garden, as an addition to classroom resources, have huge potential in such a program, but also socially as students work interactively as a community of practice to develop a growing and learning process, as well as being able to tangibly reap the rewards together. In teaching the whole child in preparation for adulthood, it is also worth looking at the increasing use of technology and its impact on children. Chris Rowan presents many concerns of handheld devices for children, overexposure to technologies being associated with a range of behavioural problems. Just to name a few: attention deficit, anxiety, impulsivity, inability to self-regulate, cognitive delays, impaired learning, physically developmental delayed, obesity, aggression and addiction, and many more. These kinds of technological trends make it even more important to educate the whole child in a classroom that facilitates a healthy environment to encourage growing minds, bodies and communities in connection with the natural world and real human contact, to educate children the best way we can to become the next generation of healthy adults.
Created using Powtoon.